Okay, we are back at Bing's Landing in Flagler County, Florida. This has been by far my most popular kayaking video, so I thought I'd bring you guys back out here for round two. Oh yeah? Little fiddler crabs?
Yeah,
oh yeah, I see them. Oh, I think we need to go in for a closer look here, Dad Ventures. Crab army. So happy we found this area back here. It is way calmer. Definitely a good spot for wildlife. Amazing for kayaking. It is just beautiful. Oh, where is she going? I will definitely be including a map pin in the description so you can see exactly how to get to the spot back here. What'd you see back there?
it's cold down back there in that shell.
Ooh, big fish jump.
Swam under my boat because I felt it brush the bottom.
Something big?
I don't know what it was. I could see the wake coming and then I heard it brush the bottom of my boat.
That's comforting. Oh yeah, there's like a little, is that a log? What is that crossing over there?
It looks like an oyster shell.
Oysters. My favorite thing. You see all the crab holes on the side? That's like there's a wall of oyster shells right there. Now what's nice about Bing's Landing is the tides here barely change by a foot on any given day. So you don't have to focus so much on your timing. Just look at the weather and you should be good to go. We were almost going to call it quits today because of all the boat traffic, but I'm glad we pushed through that and found this gorgeous spot back here that I wouldn't have seen otherwise. I love random ropes in the middle of nowhere.
Well, it looks like a swinging rope.
Like a what?
Swinging rope?
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, look at that. I mean, it can't be more than 2 feet deep here, so I'm not sure what the plan is. I'll show you. You see this swinging rope right here. I mean, it's 2 feet, so I don't know what you do with that. What were you saying? You saw crabs? This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Is this what you had in mind, the calm kayaking?
Yeah. Much better.
Yes! God, there's so many spots to go back here.
You get lost.
I'm not sure how far we can go this way. Yeah, oysters are popping out. I'm gonna turn around right here so I don't mess up the bottom of the kayak. Yeah, definitely not gonna see dolphins back here. Hear how quiet it is? I mean, really, when you want to unplug from the crazy busy world we all live in, hop on a kayak, find a foot of water somewhere that no one can get to, and just listen. Definitely peaceful. I'm pretty surprised there are not more birds out here. I can hear some, but I thought I'd see some roseate spoonbills, herons, egrets, the usual. I believe our native migratory storks are also here this time of year. And the St. Augustine Alligator Farm, which you can see in this video here, they have a native bird rookery. So they basically provide a nice home for these birds, and they're free to come and go as they please. And once a season, they come and they usually roost and lay eggs, and it's pretty incredible. At this point, I have no idea how far back we are. A couple of miles at least. It's just kind of winding through all this marsh. I'm gonna turn the camera on so you guys can see how beautiful it really is back here. I mean, if you want to see the real Florida, the natural Florida, not the theme parks, not the crazy cities and all the amusements, come back here. I don't know if you guys can hear it on the camera, but you can just hear the wind going through those palm trees, and it is just spectacular. You can also see on the tree up ahead all the Spanish moss hanging. Now what's interesting is it's not Spanish and it's not moss, it's just an air plant. Henry Ford was friends with Henry Flagler, and they had a deal where they started to stuff the seats of the Model T Fords with those air plants. Well, it turns out those air plants are home to an insect.
Chiggers.
Huh? Chiggers, yeah. Home to an insect called chiggers, which would bite the customer, so they had to stop stuffing it with that Spanish moss.
I got too shallow, I would take the bottom.
Yeah, we're definitely a couple miles back now. Now this reminds me of back by Talamato.
Yeah.
But then back there, all we saw were roseate spoonbills like crazy. Another Florida kayaking tip, stay hydrated. You will get exhausted and dehydrated faster than you can imagine. Take a water break. So kayaking tip number 3, keep monitoring how tired you are. Because you gotta think, however far out you paddled, if it was half an hour or an hour, you have that much to paddle back. And you're gonna paddle back less fresh because you've been out in the sun the whole time. You're getting tired, dehydrated. Maybe you didn't put enough sunscreen on your feet like me, and you don't want to pay for that later. So just judge for yourself how tired you are and start heading back when you feel about halfway, which is what we're doing right now. Now hopefully once we get back out to the main waterway, we see some dolphins. Last time I was here, which you can see in this video, tons of dolphins jumping, so hopefully we can capture some of those on video. So I gotta show you guys this. Hold on. Something cool oysters do is they spit water. So if we hold still long enough, you can see them shooting up little drops of water all over the place. Just kind of a cool thing they do. And yes, you can harvest and eat these oysters. I'm not the expert on that because it's not a food I care for. I believe in Florida, all you need is a standard shore fishing license to get oysters. And then when I did my lighthouse video, which you can see here, when I was filming the scene down by the original lighthouse foundation, I was talking to a family which was collecting the oysters, and they told me a few tips for which ones to grab, which ones are bad and good. I forgot all of those tips. I'm gonna probably have to look it up when I get home. So don't take my word for it, but if you are in this part of Florida, yes, the oysters are good to eat. Kayaking tip number 4, pay attention to landmarks. That way you don't get lost. Remember that weird swinging rope from before? There it is again, so we know we're going back the right way. Yeah, there's the main waterway. What's pretty great about Bing's Landing are all these little sandy beaches you can get out and rest at. We're actually gonna take a break up here and do some photography and get some drone footage and just really take it all in. And there go all the crabs. I thought that was seaweed. It was crabs. Run, little guys. We're back. So the west side of the Intracoastal here is the marsh, the natural area, far less boat traffic. It does get shallow rather quickly, so as I said on my last video at Bing's Landing, when the waves come across, they kind of ramp up and give you a bit of a jostle over here. Hopefully we'll see some dolphins out here. When we first crossed though, it was like up and down and rolling, you know? All right, back in the channel. I'm gonna turn this around so you guys can see how it looks. And they had this nice dock on the side to get in and out, but nothing much for kayaks, unfortunately. All right, had an incredible time today at Bing's Landing in Flagler County, Florida. I'm so happy we didn't call it quits early in the trip like we were thinking about doing because of the boat traffic. Otherwise, we never would have headed south and found that little creek, which was just beautiful. I'm gonna drop a pin in the comments to that exact location so you can check it out. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, I'd appreciate it. Subscribe. And until next time, keep having adventures.